There's not a single sequel. Take it. Take the ticket. I'll remember your face.
All religions come from ancient or man-made. All religions come from ancient. All religions come from ancient.
Images sold to the highest bidder. Already know who your friends are, who you know, where you live, where you work, what books you read, what songs you listen to, what events you're going to, everything you search, every website you go to, and where you are right now.
The agenda is the complete takeover of this planet. We're killing off with 5, 6 to 7 eighths of the world's population by the year 2029.
Private information.
The U.S. military has known about this for 45 years. They've told no one. To look at a human being as a bag of food. They're not cannibals. They don't eat the flesh and the bones and all that kind of stuff. They use the glandular secretions of animals and human beings as a mixture of the vitamins for their food. They get high off of our adrenal gland.
Our intelligence and law enforcement officials have been warning Congress and the country about
A weapon added to the arsenal.
We will always stand above the relative field of their experience. Will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Death will come to he who speaks. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so that they will never see what is happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators, and sedatives in food and water. Also, in the air. They will be blanketed in poison everywhere they turn. The soft metals will cause them to lose their minds. We will promise to find a cure from our many fronts. Yet we will feed them more poison. The poisons will be absorbed through their skin and mouths. They will destroy their minds and reproductive systems. From all this, their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. The poisons will be in everything that surrounds them, in what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poisons, for they can see far. We will teach them that the poisons are good, with fun images and musical tones. Those they look up to will help. We will enlist them to push our poisons. They will see our products being used in the field.
Tell me about the fucking golf shoes.
Not the mama.
Jesus God Almighty, look at that bunch over there.
Medicine that will make them sicker and cause other diseases for which we will create yet more medicine. We will render them docile and weak before us by our power. They will grow depressed, slow, and obese. And when they come to us for help, we will give them more poison. We will focus their attention towards money and material goods, so that the many never connect with their inner self. We will distract them, so that they may never be one with the oneness of it all. Their minds will belong to us, and they will do as we say. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind-altering technology into their lives. We will use fear as our weapon. We will establish their governments and establish opposites within. We will own both sides. We will always hide our objective but carry out our plan. They will perform the labor for us, and we shall prosper from their toil. Our families will never mix with theirs. Our blood must be pure, always, for it is the way. We will make them kill each other when it suits us. We will keep them separated from oneness by dogma and religion. We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what to think and how. We will foment animosity between them through our factions. When a light shall shine among them, we shall extinguish it by ridicule or death. We, the ones who from heaven to earth came, must never, ever be known to exist. For if it is, the consciousness it will spawn will release the fury of the Prime Creator upon us. And we shall be cast to the depths from whence we came, and remain there until the end of time, of infinity itself.
All the United States presidents are direct descendants of European royal bloodlines. This is no coincidence. The president with the most genetic royal lineage wins, as seen with all the American elections.
Important election in the history of the most important election. This important election. Important election selection. spread ourselves into castes. Some to be our eyes and ears, some to be our muscles and sinew, bred to be predators, but bred also to be controlled.
Put these on!
You control their thoughts.
You hunt them down like animals.
That's their greedy vessel.
To be your food.
What did you see, Clarice? What did you see?
Lambs. They were screaming.
They were slaughtering the spring lamb.
What? Look at him! You're going Snakehouse, man! You gotta resist!
Yes, was once
Stop strangling me!
Yes.
Cobra Commander! No!
And this feels. For the longest time, I wouldn't believe it. And then I saw the fields with my own eyes. Watched them liquefy the dead so they could be fed intravenously to the living. Standing there, facing the pure, horrifying precision.
And what we've been doing with the Age of Rebirth, it's meant to signify an artistic statement of birthing a new race within the race of humanity.
A race within the race of humanity.
My sources are no longer fully annotated, and my information is somewhat anecdotal. But I believe what was once one race is now two. One above and one below. Two distinct species that have evolved.
And how do those below survive?
That is the real question, is it? The answer is you should avoid asking the questions.
We're birthing a new race.
What is the Matrix? Control. The Matrix is a computer-generated dream world, built to keep us under control in order to change a human being into this. No, said it would be the truth.
Stop! Let me out! Let me
They
out!
have taken the hearts and minds of our leaders. They have recruited the rich and the powerful, and they have blinded us to the truth. Our human spirit is corrupted. Why do we worship greed? Because outside the limit of our sight, feeding off us, perched on top of us from birth to death, are our owners. Our owners. They have us. They control us. They are our masters. Wake up. They're all about you. All around you.
You are enslaved to an alien race. In disguise as humans, they become your rulers. They've imprisoned you within a false world, an artificial construct that they made to look like a human civilization. They control everything in this world. Their central goal is to harvest your life force and soul. This world is a giant soul-grinding factory.
Annihilation of consciousness. We have been lulled into a trance. They have made us indifferent to ourselves, to others. We are focused only on our own gain.